Have you ever felt frustrated, overwhelmed, or stuck wasting time in admin instead of growing, leveraging, and scaling your business? Then this podcast is for you. Welcome to Delegate to Elevate, the podcast that's all about handing off what you don't need to do so you can focus on what you do best. So here's your host, Bonnie Schutz.
Welcome back to Delegate to Elevate, Get Done, where we talk all things delegation, boundaries, and the very real, very human side of growing your business. I'm Bonnie Schutz, your host, and today we're diving into something that hits home for so many founders, solopreneurs, and high-achieving service pros. Those subtle, or not so subtle, signs that it's time to delegate. Not tomorrow, not when you have time, now. Or, yes, now. No, now. This episode was inspired by a post my agency, Tandem Resource Solutions, shared recently. It's an image that honestly got a little sting to it. When you see your pain points listed out in their purple and gold, let's just say, the truth has a way of hitting you right in the inbox. So let's break it down. These aren't just cute bullet points for social media. Just saying. These are real flags that your business is begging for support. And I'm here to walk you through what each of them really means and what to do about it. Number one, numero uno. You know you're the bottleneck. Let's just start with the ouch. You know it. Your team knows it. Your project timeline definitely knows it. You're the one holding up the process because everything flows through you. Every decision, every approval, every client update. And listen, I get it. When you built something from scratch, it's hard to let go of the reins. But if everything requires your fingerprint, nothing moves without you. And that's a problem. Being the bottleneck doesn't mean you're failing. It means you've outgrown your current setup. It's actually a growth milestone. That's the thing that makes you say, You just need to make your systems and support reflect that growth milestone. And delegation, that's your pressure release valve. And that just made me think of the pressure cooker my mom used to cook with. And I could literally visualize that valve at the top of the pressure cooker spewing out steam. And then she put the fork in it and tilt it back. And it would release. Oh my God. Sorry. I'm very visual. And that just hit a visual for me. So delegation is like the pressure release valve. If you don't know what that is, look up old school pressure cookers. I think they're now replaced with air fryers and things like that. Anywho, let's go on to number 2. Your calendar looks like a game of Tetris. You know the kind. Blocks of calls, meetings on top of meetings, quote unquote, quick chats. Hate the word chat anyway. That turn into strategy sessions, stacked so tight there's zero breathing room. You're playing scheduled Tetris with no lines disappearing at the bottom and no high score. If you're feeling like you're constantly time broke, that's not just a scheduling issue. Nope. No, ma'am. No, sir. It's a delegation issue. Because guess what fills your calendar when you're not delegating? Stuff you shouldn't be doing anymore. You shouldn't even be doing, period. If you want a calendar that reflects your role as the leader, not the laborer or the task doer, you've got to make space. And that means letting go of the things you've been white knuckling out of habit. Again, I got this massive visual of my white knuckling on a steering wheel. Anywho, again, I say anywho, and I say that too much. I'm in Whoville, I guess. So, number 3, let's move on, Bonnie. I digress. So, number 3, you're doing way too much back office work every day. I cannot stress this enough. Just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. And I know you've heard that before. I know you have. But it's so poignant. It's so true. Are you spending precious hours sending invoices, replying to low priority emails, manually tracking metrics, or scheduling social posts? That, my friends, is not CEO work. That's maybe VA work. And I say that with deep love and respect because those tasks do matter, but they don't need your brain power. Every hour you spend in the weeds is an hour you're not investing in growth, relationships, or strategy, the vision, where you're going in your business. If your to-do list looks like an admin checklist, it's time to shift the load. This isn't about offboarding. Guess what it is? It's about elevating. All right. Number 4, growth has stalled or plateaued. This one's sneaky because it doesn't always feel urgent. You're still working. Revenue is okay. Clients are still around. But that buzz you had in year 1 or 2, that electric feeling of momentum, gone. If your growth has flatlined, delegation might just be the key you're missing. Because when your hands are full of admin, back end office work, you're not chasing new opportunities or as many as you could be. You're not building systems. You're not innovating. You're just maintaining. And let's be real. You didn't build this thing just to maintain. Well, maybe you did, and cool for you. Most people want to keep going, keep growing. That's okay. Just know if you chose to maintain, that's cool too. But I'm going to keep going in the direction I'm going. So delegating isn't a risk to growth. It's the requirement for it. Let that sit in for a minute. Number 5, you're constantly saying, ugh, I'll just do it myself. This one, I used to wear this phrase like a badge of honor. It sounds harmless, even heroic, like you're saving time or being efficient. But let me tell you, I'll just do it myself is a red flag in disguise. It's a trauma response to bad delegation, to that dreaded micromanagement, to systems that failed you, or maybe to the belief that nobody can do it like you can, which might be true. But is that sustainable? Think about it. That sentence keeps you stuck, keeps you small, keeps you tired. Real leadership, it's saying, I don't have to do this myself anymore. And that shift changes everything. So, if any or all of these signs hit home for you, I want you to know something. You're not broken. You're just at capacity. And capacity is meant to expand, right? But only if you let it. Start small. Start with what drains you the most, or start with something simple that's been sitting on your list for weeks. You don't have to overhaul everything at once. And then this 2-word sentence, super impactful. Just begin. Boom, mic drop moment, golden nugget. Just begin. And if you want support, You know where to find me. Just saying. TRS is here for this exact reason. So you don't have to keep carrying the load. But I also have a boatload ton of references, referrals, people that I can send you to that can help you with all aspects of your business. Because yes, you're capable, but capable doesn't mean you should keep doing it all. Delegate to elevate, my friends. In closing, if this episode made you nod your head or made you laugh because, yep, guilty, send it to someone else who's running too hard and holding too much. You are not the only one, and you know it. I know it. My friends know it. My other colleagues know it. And if you're ready to dabble in delegation, even just a little, shameless plug, you can learn more about it from my company at tandemresourcesolutions.com or connect with me directly through Delegate, 2, elevatepodcast.com. You can also reach us on LinkedIn. We're always dropping the real talk over there, both through Tandem Resource Solutions and Delegate to Elevate. This has been Delegate to Elevate. Get done. I'm Bonnie Schutz, your host. And if you're still playing calendar Tetris after this episode, my friend, we need to talk. Please like, subscribe, share with colleagues, friends, and family who can relate to this. And let's do this together. Keep on tuning in, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I'll catch you next time.
Have you ever felt frustrated, overwhelmed, or stuck wasting time in admin instead of growing, leveraging, and scaling your business? Then this podcast is for you. Welcome to Delegate to Elevate, the podcast that's all about handing off what you don't need to do so you can focus on what you do best. So here's your host, Bonnie Schutz.